Hey guys, JH Shuffler 7 here with a really fun trick for you today. First, I want to say that starting next week I will be featuring comments in my videos, so if you want to be featured in one of my videos, please comment below, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So let's get right into the trick. So first, we are going to have our spectator choose a card. So let's say they choose that card. Then you'll have your spectator look at the card. Now you won't want to look at it. Then have your spectator put it on top of the deck. Now, you are going to have your spectator cut the deck a few times. Doesn't have to be perfect cuts or anything. Just a few cuts. Now, you're going to start telling your spectator a story. Did you know that a deck of cards is similar to our calendar? Pretty cool, right? So like a calendar year has 4 seasons, while a deck of cards has 4 suits. The diamonds, spades, clubs, and the hearts. Also, if you count up all of the cards, all of the numbers, ace being 1, then 2, 3, etc., jack being 11, queen being 12, king being 13, you get 364. Add the joker, 365. Pretty cool. At least I think so. But that's not all, guys. Think about this. There are 52 cards in a deck, just like the 52 weeks in a year. So, we will count out 5, then 2. There are 12 months in a year, so we will count out 12 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One for each month. Then there's also 7 days in a week. We can't forget about the 7 days. So we will count out 7 cards, one for each day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I lied. I do know your card is the 5 of Hearts, but not because I looked at it, because I had a card in place in the deck. But, that doesn't mean this trick isn't any less cool. It's still pretty impressive. We were able to use the calendar to get your card to the top of the deck. That is the trick, guys. If you want to learn how to do it, please stick around for the tutorial. So let's get right into the tutorial. Now, for this trick, there is a small setup. It's not really a setup. You need a place card on the bottom of the deck. Now, I use the Joker because it is pretty easy to spot later in the trick when it's in the middle of the deck. But you can really use any card you want. I just use Joker because it is pretty easy to spot. So, what you're going to do, you can shuffle the deck if you want, but make sure your place card is on the bottom of the deck if you're using the Joker. If you're not, after they choose a card, you can just take a peek at the bottom card, see what it is, before you have them cut it. So it really doesn't matter. So we're going to have them choose a card. Now you're really not going to look at the card, and that's true. So let's say they choose the Ace of Clubs. So you're going to take their card, or you can have them put it on top of the deck after they look at it. You don't have to do it. And then the place cards on bottom. If you're using the Joker, if you're not, just take a peek while they're looking at their card. And then their cards on top, and what you're going to do is have them cut it a few times. So you're going to want them to do clean cuts of the decks so that their card stays next to whatever your place card is. So you'll notice that the Ace of Clubs, their card is right under the Joker. So you're going to want them to do a few cuts. It really doesn't matter how many they do. But they have to do like clean half cuts. Otherwise, if they do like cuts like in between each other, it could separate their card from the Joker. But it is still next to the Joker. So have them do clean cuts. Now, what you're going to do at this point, you will want to get the Joker and their selection to the top of the deck so that their selection is the second card. So this is the part where you're going to start the story about how the deck is similar to a calendar. So you're going to start by saying, did you know that a deck is similar to our calendar? Pretty cool, right? So a deck has 4 suits. List the suits just like the 4 seasons. So as you are doing this, you're going to mix up the cards, and in reality you're just doing that to get their selection to the second and whatever your place card is on the top of the deck. But don't just bring it to the top. You're going to want to make it look like you are really mixing up the cards and not like actually setting anything in place. So after you do get their selection to the second spot in the deck and then the placeholder on top, you are going to say, we're not done yet. Now this is where the math comes in, because down to it, this is a math trick. So we're going to start with the 52 weeks and 52 cards in the deck. So we're going to count 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So 5 and then 2 for 52. So now what you're going to do is take the 2 cards, put it on top of the 5 cards, and put it back on the deck. Now that is important. You want to put the 2 on the 5. Not the 5 on the 2, the 2 on the 5 before you put it back on the deck. Because this brings their card on top of the Joker to the 6th position, which is important for the math to work for the rest of the trick. So now we count 12 cards for the 12 months. So you can count out loud 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then you put that back on the deck. And then lastly, we're going to count out 7 cards for the 7 days of the week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to put that back on the deck. Now, you can say that you know what their card is, you knew it the whole time, but you didn't have to look at it because you had a placeholder. You can really say anything you want, leading up to revealing that their card is on top. So, as long as you do all the counting right, their card will always end on the top. So that is the trick, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Remember to subscribe and comment down below. Again, this is JH Shuffler 7. Thank you for watching.